All right, so we're out at the woods today and I got some more hangers to put up in the shed here. We'll take a look at it. So I found this. So it's like a saddle type. And I'm not 100% sure if you put any of those like joist nails in. Like this one here at the very top looks like it's not going to catch any of the material. You're going to end up splitting out your rafter. There is one at the bottom. But then there's also one on the other side that lines directly up with that. So if you were to put two in, you'd hit the nail from the other side. Obviously you got the ones for when you got your ceiling joist in there, your 2x6. But I'm not sure if you just set this over the top and that's it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know how those work. I've never used these before, but it looks like it could be a huge time saver. So we'll take a look at it here. So this is what I've been using, and by putting up something like this, you automatically get the other side already marked and laid out, so it's a huge time saver. And I think they're about double the cost, maybe a little bit more than double what one of these singles is, but the time saving is pretty remarkable. I mean, we'd be able to come right across here without spending a whole lot of time doing the backside. You do one side and you got the other side done. So I do have some singles I bought because, you know, obviously when you get over there, you can only use a single. But I'm not sure. Like I said, once this is pounded down here, you're not going to have enough. If you put one of those joist nails in there, you're going to just split the top of this out. I mean, we could get one in here. I'm not sure if you even really need anything because it does have some spikes on the top here that once you drive it down, it'll kind of be there. There's also some on the top, but these two are really close to the edge of this 2x6, so I don't know if that's a real good idea either. So maybe you don't need them at all. But let me know in the comments if you've used those before and if I'm using those correctly. I believe they're called a purlin holder is what they're called, and that's not really what I'm using them for. I'm using them as like a joist hanger, but like I said, I believe that would be okay. I'm not sure. Let me know. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit. We'll come back, do some progress updates, and we'll see how far we get. All right, so I got a couple nailed on here. I got another, I think I got 5. So this 2x4 brace in here, that's actually in the way. So that bracket there is not nailed on. And then need to finish this side over. So trying, well, I'm not gonna have enough brackets to do 10 2x6s. So I got 5 that are nailed off on both sides here. So I could get another 5 for sure. And then I was just looking at this corner here and I didn't take any measurements. So if you look at all the post is here, you got the long side of the post is like this. When you come over to the corner, the long side is like this. So I think, I forget what the measurement was, but I think it was like 4 this way and 5.5 the other way. If that's the case, then we're going to end up with an issue here, nailing a 2x6 across for all the hangers. So I'm thinking what I would end up doing is going to that one, coming across with a 2x6 here, and then putting a hanger on and running it across to that one and the one over there, and then having to do the same thing in the corner there. So the side over here, like I said, I kind of thought I goofed this one up, but then after I looked at doing some measurements here, got the same situation. So this post is sitting in here the long way like this, whereas this one is sitting like this, and we got this extra 2x6 on for the garage door. So what I have to back up here a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm going to put one like that, and I'll have to put the door down, but there'll be another 2x6 that runs from there, And then there's like a center post here, but I'm thinking probably best to just run that 2x6 all the way across to catch this other post here. So that's going to be probably 16 I would have to get. Oh, maybe I can get that with a 12. This door is what? No, door's 16 wide. So we're looking at probably at least a 16. Yeah, I was thinking this door is only 10 wide. So hopefully a 16 would work, because then we could tie it off halfway on that post and then do like a short piece here. Anything longer and you're going to be dealing with warped lumber and trying to get it out here and the manhandle it. So 16 would probably be okay. Yeah, so we would grab that, tie onto the center and carry it across. So that would probably be a pretty good idea anyway for like a header, because there's not much up there. So I'll put the door down later and we'll take a look at that. All right, so here's a better look. You can see there's the 2x6 I added on. So we'd grab it there. Obviously this 2x4 brace has got to come out of here. I would grab this center post here, which, why they didn't go just to the very top of that, I don't know. There's some questions about the way it was built. And then we carry it across. Again, that 2x4 bracket would have to come out, and we'd grab that post. So that, in essence, would be just like the truss back here on the end, you know, 2x6 carrying the whole way. So that would probably, and you know, all that's carrying this right now is this 2x4 that goes up on the truss here. So if we get another 2x6 kind of doubled up in here, it wouldn't be the worst idea. So what it does though is shorten up the building a little bit. So we end up having then, instead of, you know, the finish the wall, once we get a wall in here, being more back in here, you're actually going to be, you know, back in here somewhere. So you lose an inch and a half for sure doing it that way. But I think that's the only way we can do that. All right, so I actually ran out of time today. Didn't get as far as I would have liked, so I still got some hangers left. What I'm gonna do is figure out what I need for hangers yet to finish the rest of the way. So I think I got 3 left, or 6 totals. So 3 on this side and 3 on the opposite side. I have to figure out what I got left so I can just come out and hopefully finish off this center section. And then I'll get a 2x6 from this post to that post. Same thing with that one to that one. I don't know about getting the 16. I'm not going to take the trailer, so I'll have to wait on that. And then here too, I could get 1, 2, 3, and I could get that. Oops, could get that those 3 hangers nailed up there or whatever. I would get this side started. I don't know. This is going to be a process here, especially if I only get a partial day out here. I don't get too far. So, but it is progress, I guess. So next time it should go pretty quick when it comes to putting in the 2x6s. We just got to measure, make sure we're staying the same all the way across, and then just slide them in and nail them off. So that way we should be pretty good. Other than that, that's going to be it for now.